Oh, there is a cloud right there, too. See if we can open that one up.
Yeah.
We open that up. Turn around.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll go through here. Okay, so we want to go up here and then turn
Yeah.
left. Fork in the road.
Yeah.
Okay, should just keep following this. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take a look at the countryside. Oh, this is an inn, I think. Ambushes. Okay. Inn in the glade. Okay, so we got it all put up and we got another spot to run to. Sweet. Okay, so I think we just head to Ratai. What time of day is it? Getting kind of late. Alright, so we're gonna go to Ratai. We'll go here though. I didn't want to go through town. Oh, it's not that late yet? Oh, no. Cool. Thought it was definitely going to be later. Should we try the tournament? I mean, it's getting late, but I kind of want to do the tournament. I have fun doing that. But I don't have this Master Strike, so I'm not sure exactly how to do that.
God be with.
I'd like to enroll.
You've come too.
Wait, what?
I'd like to enroll.
You've come too late, lad. We're all.
Okay.
God be with you.
We'll have to wait. Too bad. All right, let's go here then. Now, we'll want to make some more savior schnapps, so I think I'll make some of those because I don't have. I have one left, maybe.
Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
Do I have any belladonna on me? Don't. Horse does though. Right. Yeah. I think I just need to make the one. Oh, I need 2 belladonna. Okay, never mind. There we go. Some wine. Boil for 2 turns. It should be good where we're at. Crush up 2 belladonna. Boil it for 1 turn. Perfect. I should get 3 out of these, I think. Yeah, so I have 4 altogether. Good. I'm gonna go to the tailor too and repair if he's still open.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
How's it going?
Repair.
Take care.
Get it before it goes wrong.
Let's see if it's time to talk to Sir Radzik. Who starts the band of bastards? That's the Madonna of Sasau. That's Pribyslavitz. I don't see anything that would start. Band of bastards. I don't see it. Be up here? Oh yeah, there you are. Oh, come back! He doesn't want to talk to me.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Oh, maybe right here?
Sir, can I ask you about something?
Of course, Henry.
Well, I thought since we chased the bandits out of Pribyslavitz, the roads would be safer.
Ah, criticizing your liege lord, are you? And what, in your opinion, should he do about it?
Oh no, I don't mean anything by it. Just that it surprises me.
Easy, lad. I'm only pulling your leg. You're quite right. The roads really aren't safe. Mostly due to one thing. My garrison is a shamble these days. I lost most of my men in Skalitz, and what I'm left with after Pribyslavitz is hardly enough even to guard Pigstein. Let alone guarding the roads and patrolling the rest of the province. I simply don't have the men.
Uh-huh. I understand.
That is, I didn't have the men. As it happens, you've come at just the right time. Recently, I asked an old acquaintance for help. Sir Kuno of Rickwald and his mercenary band. The men who ride with him are a rough lot, mostly former convicts, but they're as capable as any squad of soldiers.
Well, excuse me for being so bold, but there's plenty of mercenaries around. Surely you can find a more respectable band?
You have a point, lad, but I'd like to tell you I talked to Kuno because I trust him. But actually my reasons are of a more pragmatic nature. You see, Kuno owes me a favor, so he'll serve me free of charge.
So, you want me to join them?
Yes, but that's not all. I told Kuno I'd send him a guide, but really what I need is for someone to keep a close eye on him and his men. Someone reliable. And I'd say you fit the part. Go and report to him at his encampment. You'll ride with his band on patrols and make sure they don't get too disorderly.
What the hell was that?
Who's Kuno?
Who is this Sir Kuno of Rickwald?
He's the last baron of the House of Rickwald, which became impoverished. So he took to the mercenary trade, like many poor noblemen do, unless they become robbers, which often isn't all that different. He's certainly an entertaining companion, but as a mercenary, well, let's just say he has his own particular approach to certain matters.
That sounds a little worrying.
Oh, it's nothing too bad. Just that now and again he needs reminding not to step over the line.
Hey,
How come he owes you?
How is he indebted to you?
I did him quite a big service, actually. I saved him from the hangman.
Oh, that sounds like quite a story. How did it happen?
You should ask him. You'll be spending quite a while riding together, so it'll help pass the time. But one thing I can tell you, he seems to have taken inspiration from me. A lot of his men had their own encounters with the Executioner too.
All right, I'll do it.
All right. I'll go and report to him.
Excellent. He set up camp between Ratai and Ledechko. It's a good base for covering the province. Good luck, Henry. And watch out for yourself.
I will, sir. Thanks.
Hey, who's there?
Hey!
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear off quick, it'll be the worse for you.
He said he's in the tower. Under the tower? It's like a magician. He just popped out of nowhere. Oh, I got it. The key. I got a question. I'm over somewhere on here. It's not too late to talk to Bernard.
Yeah.
Run over the guard.
I'm glad to see you.
Need the key.
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Don't take it like that.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
Oh, trophies.
I have some, trophies.
Let's see. Quite a collection. My boy, you're God's own avenging angel.
Goodbye.
All right, so let's get back and get some sleep. Well, maybe unless I have time to talk to the guy, interrogate him. Oh, it's where the bailiff is.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit and you'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
Might be down in here. I can't see him. Let it in. Oh my god, your arms are gone.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
Alright.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Are you questioning the authority of the Margrave?
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
A monastery? How'd you find out about the crimps?
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends?
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Eric? Crimps and Sasau.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
Eric?
This Eric? You reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
Okay. Tell me about this dignitary from the monastery.
This highly placed person at the monastery. What can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll suffice.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I'll try.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm
Bread,
all
fresh
winter.
bread.
Buy 'em before
Bread.
summer goes.
Rolls, buns, and pretzels for you.
All right, so we'll get some sleep, and then almost tempted to continue going with the main story. I believe I got plenty of time. People went to bed yet or not? We're gonna give it a shot. Alright, ready for bed. Get up in the morning. Everybody seems to get up late. We'll sleep 12 hours. I was gonna check too. What is my bow skill at? 6. Man, that takes forever to level up, don't it? We go hunting again, maybe? That torch. Hey, get out of my way. Not ready yet. Oh, he's right there.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
I'm glad you're here, so I can talk to you.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will I do?
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
I promised he could make a deal.
Sir, there's one more
Yeah, it's not
thing.
going to help.
Sir Jezek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy.
You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.
Mm-hmm.